This frozen watermelon. Margarita.
Oh, can we say all that together though?
Frozen.
Oh wait,
Watermelon.
frozen watermelon
Margarita.
margarita.
You can see that Lolita had us messed up. Okay, we can't even talk. Okay.
Yeah, limoncello. Oh shit.
It had limoncello in it, so that's a step. The Italian margarita, which had limoncello in it,
And it sneaked up on us.
Right. So we're in the third recipe, the home stretch, as many like to say. So if we slur a little bit, you know that we have been lushing.
We're on the third one.
And this is lush talk. So just get into it, okay? So let's run through the ingredients and then we're gonna mix all this together and get to taste it. Okay. So I'm gonna use my little handy blend jet. Now we're gonna see if it passes the test, but this is what we're gonna use to blend everything together, okay? As far as the actual ingredients, some watermelon chunks, frozen or fresh, whatever your preference is. Any type of tequila that you would like. It does not have to be blanco. It does not have to be dark. It can be whatever you like, okay?
Terramana.
That's what we're doing for this particular recipe. Cointreau, okay? Some agave syrup. Lime juice. A little sea salt. And we are going to do some zest of lime, okay?
Okay.
All right. So let's get into this. I'm kind of excited.
I am. I feel like it's gonna be subtle, cute.
Exactly. I'm gonna put my watermelon chunks in here first because that's gonna take the most space, okay?
We're gonna do this one by one. We're not gonna do it together because we only have one blend jet. But stay tuned.
It'll work out.
It'll work out.
Totally work out.
Always does.
Hopefully it works out. Okay.
Oh, this time we're gonna not use Blanco. We're gonna use Reposado. That's how you pronounce it. Reposado?
This, you know what? This is. You just have yeah. So you have a Reposado tequila, and this recipe it's just really any tequila that you want to use. So we're using a Reposado tequila though.
Giving it the best of both worlds.
It would help if I had bloop, a shot glass.
There.
Okay, so you're gonna have. So I put about a few chunks of watermelon in here. If you have a larger blender, you're gonna put about a cup of watermelon. It really depends on like your preference, how watermelon-y you would like this to be.
Right.
Okay, so you're gonna have about 2 ounces of tequila.
Or whatever the ancestors tell you.
Whatever the ancestors tell
And usually
you.
our ancestors speak to us, so you know, don't judge us.
The ancestors be talking, y'all.
Yeah, they say communication. I will say that.
They do. And they have valuable, you know, information for us besides what liquor we're doing, okay?
Respect.
Okay, so then we're gonna do about 3/4 of an ounce of Cointreau. Okay.
Yeah, since we don't have enough room in that.
Oh no, we're gonna wing it. We gonna see how this works out. And 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice.
This is concentrate, so if you use fresh, it's a little different.
So a couple squirts of that. That's the resident cheerleader there for us. We're gonna have about 1/2 ounce of agave. I'm gonna eyeball this. Okay. A pinch of sea salt, they say. Just a pinch.
Nobody needs no high cholesterol. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we don't promote that. Take care of yourselves. That's our cheerleader right there. She's getting jiggy with it. And then some lime zest.
Is the zest getting in there?
It's trying to, child. I had to stand up and get over the actual device.
The zestiness. It's getting in there.
It is, you know.
It's getting in there.
Half of drink making is experimental, by the way.
Pretty much. It varies by the person. Okay. So yours might not be as, like ours, but, we try to stick together.
That's code for she think I did that zest thing janky, y'all. That's what that is. And I don't necessarily disagree with her. It was a little janky.
Let's see what this little blender jet
Let's
would
see,
do.
let's see if Blend Jet can handle this. We about to find out, okay?
Right. Look at that.
Oh, she blending.
Okay.
Oh, let me see if she the right I don't know. She might be the right consistency. What we think?
Yeah.
Should we do a little more like
Yeah,
little,
just make sure it get whatever else. I like the color.
I don't know. This might be cute. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna pour or you can pour yours first.
It don't matter. I'm gonna wait till you get yours too, sis, cause we do this together.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, maybe we gonna get both of ours in one.
Oh, I knew it was gonna be both in one.
Oh, wow. That news to me.
Oh, my bad, bro.
My way. Oh, yeah.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop. Okay, all right. We in there. Okay, so shout out to my cousin Leslie for this Blend Jet. She gave this to me for Christmas.
Cute.
Okay, off presentation. I mean, she looked watermelony and very pleasant.
It feels like summer.
Cheers. We can actually cheers this one because I didn't pour.
Good child.
Can I go upstairs?
Good child. I'm already upstairs.
In the upper room. Come on now. Wait a minute.
I don't like watermelon.
Me neither.
But
this is
well, I like watermelon, but
You
not
like
watermelon drink.
right. Clarify that.
But this is
okay. You know what? This is tasty.
this is not powerful. Like watermelon be powerful, like overpowering, should I say?
Yeah, overpowering.
This is good. This is good. You taste this one. You can taste the liquor, but you can also taste the watermelon. So it's like a balance. It's a nice subtle balance. So it's for both people who rather taste their liquor and people who like to taste the fruit.
Yes.
So just to get into it, for a watermelon drink, this is pretty good. I'm gonna give this a 9. A 9 because it's a well-balanced drink. I think it's for everybody. Anybody, unless you just flat out don't like watermelon, then it's not the drink for you. But other than that, if you don't care about watermelon, this is it. So
yeah.
I will give this a 9. A 9.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna give this between an 8.5 and a 9. It is a very solid drink. I feel like it's giving me the right color. It's giving me the right consistency, so I'm not getting like chunks of watermelon. Also, depending on how frozen you want this to be, so mind you, we made it in this little blend jet, right? But if you want to use the bigger blender like we have over yonder, you can definitely add more ice and get more of a slushy feel. So if you want a more frozen feel to this margarita, I think that is also achievable. But the flavor is just really good. So
I agree.
I like watermelon, but I agree. Sometimes I don't like watermelon drinks because it comes off like too sweet or kind of like artificial sometimes.
Yeah.
And so this is giving me watermelon freshness with the tequila, because I'm definitely tasting the tequila, but it's not punching me in the gut like Lolita did.
I feel like Beyonce. I've been drinking.
Hey.
I've been drinking.
Hey. Drunk in love, okay.
Watermelon.
I've been sipping watermelon. She wasn't talking about watermelon though, but we'll digress.
But yeah, but this is definitely good.
This is good.
This is. I don't like watermelon. I would never order a watermelon drink anywhere I go. This is it. This is the first in my book.
Yes, and I think, surprisingly, for how we are ending things, I think this is the perfect drink to kind of. It is a subtle drink, like, and you're like, Amber, how is it subtle if I taste the liquor? But it's not overpowering. And I think that's part of the problem sometimes with drinks, is that, especially tequila drinks, is people that don't drink and that don't like to taste their liquor, they're not gonna want to like taste the tequila, right?
Right.
This is like it's a tequila drink, put it that way.
Yeah.
But the watermelon helps balance it out as opposed to being overpowering.
Exactly. It's a balance.
Yeah. And I think again, real talk, my girl Agave over here. Agave listen, sis has been doing her thing.
I think she helps balance everything out.
I would almost want to substitute the honey in the Lolita drink for Agave.
Agave. Shoot, maybe we should try that.
Because I feel like it would give the sweetness that you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
But for whatever reason, I mean, we know honey is thick, right? And so I think sometimes when it's incorporated in a cold drink, it's hard for that to be incorporated properly into the drink. If you're doing a hot toddy, that's gonna be fine.
Right.
Add your honey because that will disperse well with your tea or whatever your base is,
Exactly.
right? But if you're doing a cold drink, it's just gonna, because of the consistency, it's just gonna layer to the bottom. So I don't know. I might try Lolita again and try her with agave instead of honey. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Maybe we should do another take with the Lolita with agave, and then rate it again.
We might have to.
Because the agave definitely is a better substitution for honey.
Or it's like, if you're not into agave, which, I mean, agave is fine. I have zero problem with agave, but you could also use simple syrup, right? Because the point is to just cut, you're trying to cut the harshness of the tequila and mellow the drink out. And so I think from that standpoint, if you add either agave or or simple syrup, I think it will achieve what the honey was trying to achieve.
I agree. But this is definitely good.
This is good.
So I have to ask you, out of the three that we did between Lolita, Italian Margarita, okay, I was about to say Italian ice. Thank God I didn't. And the watermelon Margarita. Would you place them between 1 and 3?
Okay. So for me, my personal top 3 is the Italian Margarita.
Okay.
The frozen watermelon Margarita.
Okay.
And then Lolita, because
Lolita. But
sis,
possibly can Lolita change your mind if you put the agave in it?
She might because here's the thing, like I do like liquor forward drinks, but I don't want to be sucker punched. I think that's sometimes people confuse folks that enjoy heavy liquor drinks with, you must want like 151 and like the strongest. No, I'm not necessarily looking for something that is going to rip the taste buds off of my tongue when I drink. I mean, yes, you want to make sure that you're having an alcoholic beverage, but I want it to be flavorful. I think it should be balanced still.
I want a little sensation to it.
Something. And Lolita Lolita was like 2 shots of tequila with like a bloop of something.
She was like mom coming to school and just sitting with me for the day. Like, I don't know.
Lolita reminded me of when I forgot to take the chicken out the freezer.
I know y'all experienced that, okay?
Okay. My mama came home and the chicken was still frozen.
Well, at this point, I mean, I will agree with you. I think limoncello, watermelon, then Lolita. But I think Lolita might change my mind. Instead of using honey, use agave. Okay. If I can use agave and I can get that little hint of like sweet maybe or something, I think Lolita might bump up a little bit.
She might be that. She might be that girl.
She might be,
or the girl's assistant.
Something.
Least.
I don't think she. I feel like she's not going to come last.
Yeah. Okay. So she might be middle of the pack.